Hey, what's up, everybody? My name's Tony, and I have to lose weight. And I'm going to tell you what I ate yesterday. That was day 3 of my cruise on the Norwegian Dawn. And we'll talk about the exercise first. We went to Cozumel yesterday, and I got off the ship for a little bit. I just wanted to walk the pier so that I could measure the length of the pier for people that are worried about walking the pier. And it was just it was like 3/10 of a mile. So I walked all the way out as far as I could go without actually exploring Cozumel, and then I walked back. So I got a good little over half a mile walking the pier there in Cozumel. And then yesterday was pretty inactive for me. I did a lot of work in my cabin. Other than the walk to Cozumel, I did the normal stuff that I normally do in the evening. I went to the shows, I went to the casino, but I did hit my step goal yesterday. If you remember, I'm trying to do at least 6,000 steps a day, and my step total for yesterday was 6,592 steps. I anticipate I'll beat that step count today on day 4 because we are in Harvest Key. That's Norwegian's private island. I'm going to get off the ship here in a little bit and walk over to Harvest Key, explore that. But I'm happy with that. So I'm on a good streak of beating that 6,000 steps a day goal that I have for myself. I tell you what, it's hard carrying 380 pounds around on these feet. My feet are hurting pretty significantly, and I've been taking ibuprofen, trying to keep inflammation down, that kind of stuff. But get my steps in. I'm feeling the pain a little bit, but I think it's important to try to hit that 6,000 step goal, and I'm doing it. All right, let's move over to the what I ate yesterday. I'm going to give you what I ate. I'm also going to give you the Weight Watcher personal points, my personal points. If you're new here, I'm on the Weight Watchers program, the system that they have. It's a point system. They allocate me a certain amount of points each day. Everything that I consume that has calories in it, food or drink, there's a point value assigned to that. And the program works if you stay under your point total. That's the way it's worked for me for the past 12 weeks. As long as I've stayed under my points total for the week, I have lost weight. And so this is my food tracking journal for yesterday. Breakfast, no surprise. I imbibed the sweet nectar of the gods, the Starbucks iced coffee with cream and sugar. That cost me 11 points. For lunch, I returned to the cruise ship buffet for very similar looking plates of food. For me, all fruits are 0 points, and all raw vegetables are 0 points. Most vegetables in general are 0 points for me. And so I've got my normal salad plate here, and then I tried some apricot tilapia, and then also the fish tikka that I had the previous day. It was very good, and then I also had some chicken with the skin on it. So when you have the chicken with the skin on it, that costs some points. But all in all, my lunch total was 12 points. 5 points for the fish tikka, 6 points for the chicken, and also had roasted potatoes with olive oil, and that gave me some points too. Moving on to dinner, I went to one of the main dining rooms for the first time on this cruise. Man, this was the Venetian dining room. Beautiful room and a really decent menu. I tried a few things, and here's the breakdown. I started off with stuffed mushrooms. These were stuffed with cheese and spinach. There were 3 stuffed mushrooms there, 4 points. Followed the mushrooms up with this bruschetta. Wow, super good. I don't know if you figured it out yet, but I really love tomatoes. The bruschetta, I counted for 2 points, but it did have fresh mozzarella cheese on it, so I added 3 more points to that, so 5 points altogether. And then for dinner, I went with the New York strip. And the cool thing is that was supposed to come with fries and some sort of sauce, but I said, hey, can you hook me up with some vegetables? I'd really like that, and they came through. This plate of vegetables was wonderful. Cabbage, asparagus, carrots, broccoli, and the New York strip. I didn't eat all of the New York strip, 3 ounces of the New York strip, 6 points. And I tell you what, I was in the mood for something sweet. I looked at their dessert menu, and they had a sugar-free cheesecake. I wasn't sure how that was going to taste. I looked up the points on it. It seemed reasonable to me. I had this sugar-free cheesecake for 7 points. Total dinner for me, 22 points. So I ate dinner around 5:30 because there was a 7 p.m. show that I wanted to go to, and I really wanted to try to stop eating early. That sets up the night. When I went to the show, they come around and they ask you if you want something to drink. I wanted something to drink, but I kind of burnt out on the diet soda. They have Diet Pepsi here, and I'm really trying to not drink so much of that. But I have a drink package, so drinks are included, but it doesn't include water, which is super frustrating for me. I wish I just could get water. I'm like, all right, I'm going to try my first adult beverage of the cruise. And of course, you know, I have a proclivity for the creamy milk stuff, so I got a Kahlua and cream, and I ordered it without looking up the points. I didn't think that alcohol would have that many points in it. I don't really drink that much. This Kahlua and cream, it cost me 10 points. I was so shocked. I was like, okay, well, I've already ordered it. I drank the Kahlua and cream for 10 points. And then I went through my normal nightly ritual. I went to the show. I actually went to the casino. I was probably in the casino for 3 hours. And then when I popped out of the casino, I was a little bit hungry still. So I had something in mind. I went to O'Sheehan's. Did not want the Caesar salad, but I wanted the grilled chicken that was on the Caesar salad. So I asked if I could just have some grilled chicken and some buffalo sauce. They brought that. But I was also hankering pretzel bites, which is pretty good on the ship. Those were 8 points. The grilled chicken, 0 points. And of course, the Kahlua and cream, 10 points. So altogether, that late night, the snack bucket that I used there, 18 points. So just a reminder, I get 64 points in a day. Yesterday, I consumed 63 points, but I still had a grand total of 3 points left over. When you eat the starchy vegetables, when you do some exercise, they give you some extra points. So I gained a couple extra points eating vegetables yesterday, and so I stayed under my point total. How about that? There you go. That's the recap for day 3 of my cruise here on the Norwegian Dawn. I'm getting super excited because I'm almost halfway through the week and I feel like I've done really well. I haven't really gone crazy with anything, and so I'm excited about finishing out the week strong and then going to see what the total was for this week. Anyways, my name's Tony. I have to lose weight, and I hope you guys are doing great on this Wednesday. I got to switch over into my swim gear because I'm heading out to a tropical island in the Caribbean. How about that? We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.